Welcome to Preparing Your Reading Lists video. Reading Lists is a collaborative tool between academics and the library. This video will provide you with a quick overview of how you can easily prepare and manage your lists. Reading lists ensure that students have access to resources directly from the units on Canvas and contribute to a seamless learning experience. Reading lists also provide for a seamless integration with library collections where you can add items directly from the library catalog. You will also have valuable insights into student engagement and analytics for each reading with usage, as well as collaborative partnership where you can submit purchase or digitization requests, and engagement features like using tags, notes for students, and timed material release. Lists are managed in 3 simple steps: create new or find an existing list, add and edit items on your list, and finalize your list. You can find more information about this on the Reading List for Academic Staff webpage on the library website. The link is also included in the video description below. Now, let's have a look at preparing a list. You can find Reading List on Canvas site for your unit. It's on the left-hand side of the navigation menu. If you cannot see it here, have a look at enabling Reading List via Settings and Navigation. To create a new list, click Create New List button. Next, add the reading list name, usually course code and course name and teaching term, and link it with your course. Then, select your preferred reading list template. You can see the preview screen below. You can change the number of sections as needed. Welcome to your reading list screen. At the top of the screen, you can see the main information about your list. By clicking List menu, you can make edits like changing list title or adding your collaborators, your fellow teaching academics for the unit. On the top right-hand side, you can find functions like opening your list in a new tab to see it in the full window view, Help, Settings, and Notification menu. Reading list is usually split into sections, which can be edited if needed. By hovering over a section, find Section menu and click Edit Section to rename it or set it with visibility dates for timed materials release. You can also reorder sections by clicking Manage Sections and then dragging and dropping in desired order, or selecting sections and using up and down arrows. You can add new sections by clicking Add button and add section notes. Reading List allows you to search and add items directly from the library catalog. You can upload files from your device or add items manually, all within the same screen. Let's add a chapter within an electronic book. Click Add and search the library. Add keywords like author and title and click magnifying glass to search. The search looks at all items in the library catalog. When you've located the item, you have a couple of options to add it onto the list. One way is to click on the side button to drag and drop it into the relevant section. Another way is to click plus button, select relevant section and add it from here, or editing the item before adding it onto the list. In this example, we would like for students to read only the first chapter of the electronic book, so we click Add and Edit. Then selecting it as required or recommended item as needed, and filling in the details like chapter title and author and chapter number. It's always a good idea to check the number of user licenses available for electronic books. Please remember that the library is your supplementary resource provider and cannot supply each student with their own copy. For our second item, let's manually add a website. Click Add and Manual Entry. Select Website for the type and add website title. And follow the prompts to fill in the rest of the details. Lastly, let's have a look at uploading files. Click Add and Upload Files and drag and drop the file or browse to add your file into the gray box. Then fill in the details as needed. Reading Lists is a collaborative tool between academics and the library. You can add requests to order required items that the library does not own by adding Purchase Request tag, by clicking a relevant item and navigating to the Tag section and adding the Place a Purchase Request tag. Move to Short Loans tag is added for required physical items for them to be moved to be 3 hours loans, making items more equitably accessible. Digitize tag is used for digitization requests for a chapter or an article for required items where there is no electronic access. The library team monitors these tags and will action the requests to make readings available. Reading Lists is a great tool for engagement with students. By using tags like required and recommended, you can let students know what is necessary or supplementary reading. You can also add notes on items for students to provide more details about your expectations or advice for readings. You can set items with due dates to help meet readings deadlines, as well as consider setting future sections with visibility dates to gradually reveal readings into semester, which can be helpful to minimize cognitive load. By using Reading List Analytics, you will get an insight of an engagement with the reading lists. When you are ready to submit your list, click My List is Ready. The list will be sent to the library for review and copyright compliance. Some resources, like electronic articles and ebooks, will become complete and available automatically when lists are published. This is usually done on the course start date. Library team will work behind the scenes to review and finalize any pending items like books on order or digitization requests and make them available too. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the library reading list team for support via the contact form. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.